Welcome to Physiotherapy. These are some low-level exercises for you to start working on after you've had a C-section. The first exercise is simply some mobility for the thoracic spine and the shoulder girdle, just taking your arms above your head, over it and then back down again, kind of a speed that you're comfortable with, and it's just trying to get some mobility into the top of your back. You can change this by taking your arm out to the side, one at a time, and repeat this 5 to 10 times is a nice way to do it. And then some circles, some circumduction going both directions. Again, find where you feel any tightness and you can focus on that area. This next element is just taking, so it's a really lovely stretching through the thoracic and the scapular area. So you're taking one arm up towards the ceiling and then back down again. And again, you can take your time with this. I'm just showing you some examples on either side, a couple of repetitions. From here, what we can do is focus on moving one limb away. So after a C-section, we just need to be really mindful and careful about how much load we're putting through the tummy, and by just kind of lowering one leg, called straight leg lower. Alternatively, it's a nice way of getting your hips moving and a little bit of movement into the lower abdominal wall. But again, go slowly with this, obviously. The next one is just rolling your knees side to side. Sometimes it can help to exhale and blow out as you're bringing your knees back to the midline, back to the middle. We're getting some movement in the lumbar spine with this movement. And again, go within positions of comfort. Obviously, don't go too far. It's more about the control than the range that we're going with there. This next exercise is bent knee fall out, so allowing one knee to fall away from the midline, away from the middle, and then drawing it back in. With this exercise, you can blow out or just engage your pelvic floor as you're bringing that knee back to the middle. I'd focus on 10 to 15 of these in a row, following on from the other ones. The next exercise here is pelvic tilting, so really important postnatally for everybody, but just connecting again to that lower part of your back, rolling forwards and backwards, and that quite nicely brings us into a bridge. So this is a bodyweight bridge, pushing through your heels as you roll up and then hold it there for a second and then roll it back down again. Again, 10 repetitions of this is nice. To make this harder, you can take your arms away, so we're really focusing on the glutes. Go for a couple of days before you start adding this one in, but if you want to, and then from there you can take your arms above your head to change the load again across your lower back and your tummy. And then roll back down. Hamstring stretching, so really nice postnatally, just stretch off your lower limb, and once bump isn't there, it's a nice thing to feel some lengthening through the back of your leg. You can accentuate this by straightening the opposite leg, have a little bit of a rest, and then take that up again. You shouldn't be feeling any tightness, tension, or kind of tingly feeling down the back of the leg. If you are, you need to bring that knee back up, and you'd repeat that on both sides. Getting up, so the log rolling I'm showing you there, you want to come onto your side, really use your arms when you're getting on and off the floor, in and out of bed. It's really important to protect your tummy. And then in a seated position, again, for the middle of the back, the thoracic mobility, I'm just taking a couple of deep breaths there, but some rotation. So again, going nice and slowly, go where you feel comfort allows, but rotating either side, and then exhaling, blowing out as you come back to the middle is a nice stretch. Taking your arms out in front of you, imagine you're holding a big ball and opening one arm out to one side and then back in again, and then changing sides. Again, what we're doing, you should feel this in the upper part of your back, and you can repeat that 5 to 10 times. And then finally, a lovely stretch for the front line. You're protected in this position because you're not straightening your legs. It's a nice thing to do. I hope you find that useful.